All right, guys, what's up? Trying to get my stuff set up here real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I guess I'm back sooner than I plan on. All right, guys, I don't quite have my setup right. Let me try. Hey, what up, DC Metro? What up, Chance? So what's up, guys? I've been gone for a little bit on the streams, but I figured I'd come back here. And the main reason why I was gone is not because I wanted to be gone, but I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram at all. If you're not, be sure to do that at Bass and Furious. But so guys, I disappeared. I went offline for a little while because I actually lost my phone during a fishing trip. So went fishing, had a great time, but ended up leaving my phone at the river that I was fishing at, and that kind of slowed down my YouTube videos and kind of slowed down my live streams, unfortunately. So to kind of set it up for you guys, we're working over this point, kind of out of the mouth of a little creek. I'm running a square bill deep diver. We're in about like 12, 15, 16 feet of water, running a square bill. Nice. I went around a couple little spots. Hey, I'm glad to be back, man. Glad to be back. So I let the square bill run a couple little spots. If you guys in the stream, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you, man. So I'm running the square bill, 12, 15 feet of water, trying to cycling around, just trying to, get a good feel for the bottom where I'm at. Cast up a little bit area. Oh man, dude, I wish I had lost a rod sock. That'd have been great. I lost the phone. Losing this phone, guys, man, cost me $200 to replace it because I don't ever do the warranty deal, like talking about or the protection thing or all that crap. But now I needed a new phone anyway. My phone mic was already messed up. Hey, what's up, Rob, the Bass Master? So I needed a new phone anyway, guys. I just didn't plan on buying it right then because basically $200 towards a phone is $200 away from fishing stuff, man. That's so wasp. Yeah, I've lost a couple rod socks, especially hop on the boat on a tournament, take off, and see the rod sock go floating down the side. There's no bueno. But anyways, guys, so I'm running the square bill right. Dude, I see you landing some giants out there, man. Hey, same here. I got some new stuff coming, guys. You guys are gonna love this new stuff I got coming. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. I got some new stuff coming. You guys are gonna love this. Trust me. I'll be back. I got some streams. I got some new stuff coming. Y'all gonna love this because I'm gonna do some testing. I'm gonna do some high versus lows. I'm gonna do a couple different things. I'm gonna mess with a few things. I'm gonna figure out some stuff. But anyways, running the square bill, right? Rappahannock River. That's where I went. I went to the Rappahannock River. Me and my buddies, but my tournament partner for the year, took the boat out. Hey, what up, I Be Fishing TV? What up? So we took the boat out. Took the boat out on Rappahannock, go out to Rappahannock. Like I said, I'm running a square bill, got a little bit deeper. I run it across, I banged into kind of like, I think like a little piece of wood, ripped it free from the grass kind of thing. Yeah, lost phone is no good, man, no good. So I'm running the square bill, crank, feel it, boom, load up. I lean into it, just lean. Won't no hook sit, just lean into it, right? Lean, starts to pull back. I'm like, all right, bet, we got one. I got him. Went to reach down and grab him. Didn't want to get the hooks in my hand. Cool, no worries. Reach down, grab the fish. Fish ends up being a 3.5, almost 4 pounder, right? Square bill. This is the first fish I caught on the river, Rappahannock River this year. In a boat, actually, because I fished on the bank quite a bit. Caught smallies and all kinds of stuff. But on the river, right? Rappahannock River, we launched from Hicks Landing. Ended up getting out there not too far from the boat ramp. Get a nice little fish on. Get him in the boat. Get some pictures. Popcorn or a dryer? I don't know. Get some pictures of the fish, right? I take a couple pictures of the fish. I hand the phone to my partner. He takes a couple pictures of the fish for me. He hands the phone back to me. I got the fish in one hand. I got my phone in the other hand. And I released the phone into the river. I kept the fish, but I released the phone. So he put the phone in my hand. I had the phone in my hand. I went to take my hand on the phone, put it in my pocket. The phone slipped out of my hand. It was cold, guys. It was like 30 some, 40 some degree, 30, like high 30s or whatever. My hands were frozen. They were really cold. I couldn't tie knots. It was really tough. So a dryer. Yes, sorry. That's my dryer. Dryer's going. Yeah, getting some dry clothes. My bad, guys. Um, still gotta get the household stuff done in the stream. Some popcorn. Now I see what you're talking about. But so I got the phone. I go to put it in my pocket. The phone slips, hits the side of the boat, falls in the river. So it probably took me about 3 to 5 minutes worth of agony because one, I didn't care so much that I lost the phone. I was more worried about losing the daggone pictures because the phone is Google, man. It's an iPhone. You guys know, like I know, everything on an iPhone or Google, it's all saved. If you can throw the phone in the trash and forget it, get another phone. I have all my pictures, all my Instagram, all my passwords, everything saved, and I'm back in business. What I was worried about is that the phone slipped out of my hand so quick that it didn't have a chance to get saved onto anything. I still have my Apple Watch, so it was like cool. But I didn't get the pictures. That's what I really wanted, the pictures, because I just like literally that's why I went out to get some pictures and some video, and then I threw the pictures in the video in the river. So I'm like, oh man, I was pretty upset. My partner, he's looking at me like, yeah, that's unfortunate. So I lost my phone. I didn't have a phone with me for the rest of the day. So if my wife had needed me, my kids needed me, somebody needed to text or call, nobody had a way to get in touch with me. The bad part about the whole story is that that's not the first time it happened to me. I went out on the Rappahannock in my own boat, same exact scenario. Day started before I even got in the water. I had to hop in the water to launch my boat before. Last time I was like 3 years ago. Went to launch my boat, had to hop in the water to launch my boat. Hopped up out of the water, my phone was completely soaked, and then it just cut off. So this was before all iPhones were all super duper waterproof. So it's not the first time. I've lost my phone in the river before. I've actually lost my keys in the Potomac before, once or twice, I'm not sure. I've lost now 2 phones. And the sad part about the whole story is that I actually have a waterproof case. I have a floaty that I just needed to tie on the phone. After losing my car keys in the Potomac, my wife went and bought me a whole waterproof bag that floats in the water that I throw all my stuff in when I have tournaments. Normally, I'm very well prepared. This was my first time going out on the boat in like 8 months or 6 or 7 months. So I didn't bring all my stuff. I just wanted to go fishing. I grabbed some rods. I grabbed a camera bag, my GoPro bag, a GoPro. I hopped in the boat and was like, let's get it. I didn't do the proper, store my stuff away, lock my stuff. I didn't do all my normal stuff. I don't know what I was thinking. I just got excited to get out in the water. But ended up losing my phone, guys. Yeah, it was so bad. I was like, this is so bad. But I knew all the rest of my photos were good. I just knew I wasn't going to have this 3.5, almost 4 pounder that I caught on a crank. Dude, I caught this on a, I think it was a 5XD, right? If a 5XD goes 15 feet, maybe. Oh yeah, my buddy, he looked at me at first and was like, yeah. I was like, I don't want to make this phone call. One, I can't make the phone call. That was the fun. I can't make the phone call. So then I call, and then so I call her from my buddy's phone at the end of the day, and I'm like, hello. She doesn't answer the phone because she has no number. Hello. She doesn't answer the phone again, so she doesn't know the number. Then I call again, and then she finally answers the phone. Well, she still doesn't answer the phone. Then she calls me back. It's like, this must be important. So I'm like, hello. She's like, you lost your phone, didn't you? Yep. I sure did lose my dang phone, man. God darn it. Hated that. But thing is, I hopped on when I got back home, logged in, got to the Verizon website, ordered me a new phone. It was there in like 2 or 3 days. It was no big deal. I didn't have it. I needed it the very next day because I used my phone a lot for my music stuff too, not just fishing. I did get some photos later in the day. The trip on the Rappahannock was actually good, guys. We caught a couple fish. My buddy caught some on a chatterbait. I had a really good one hooked on a jig. Caught one on a square bill. We caught another one later in the day. So we had a really good time out on the Rap. The Rap is on fire. It's pretty good fishing. The wind's been kind of crazy lately, so don't go out there at all. Because if the wind get crazy, you get the boat running. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Not for this. We just fun fishing. Ain't no tournaments. Ain't no money on the line. Ain't no point in getting crazy. Just go out there. We went out on a nice day, calm day, had a good time. It was good. Caught some fish. I put up the blurry picture that I was able to save. Man, the wind like crazy. I was bank fishing today. I thought it was gonna blow me in the water. I'm reeling my chatterbait back. Speaking of which, speaking of chatterbaits, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I've been kind of. No, he took it with my phone and then handed me my phone, and then I threw my phone in the river. So he should have took, if he had took it on his phone, then yes, he got a nice pic of me driving the boat, but we ain't get no pic of the fish. So speaking of chatterbaits, I know you guys have seen all this hype and all the craziness about that jackhammer chatterbait. This is what I was throwing around today. This is my version of it, but this is an Omega Custom Tackle one, orange head, orange blade. I dyed this part orange, I changed the skirt, and I made my own. So I got my own little orange crawly kind of chatterbait deal going on here. This thing looks beautiful coming through the water. So I did it the night before last. I went through and made all my little adjustments to it, cast it out today, third cast in, got a fish on it, got the fish to the bank, could not get him landed. Guys, I was so frustrated, man. I couldn't get him. I went to go pick him up out of the water and he hopped off, and it's like the second time that's happened. So what I'm about to do now, I bought my rod inside. I got my favorite rod, 6-stick. I'm about to mess with it because I've probably lost 4 to 5 fish over the past 2 days from fishing, and it's something I'm doing. So I got to figure it out. I've caught a couple, don't get me wrong. I've caught a couple. Caught a nice one on Texas rig, crankbait, chatterbait, caught a bunch of them, but I'm losing a couple. So I think they're barely hitting it. They're barely picking it up, where they're like coming behind it and like kind of like messing with it and then running away. They're not like getting it good. I can see them though. They're splashing. I get them all the way to the bank, and then I can't like rip them out the water. So I'm gonna mess around with it. I put lighter line on this, which I'm not used to. Normally when I run a chatterbait, I have at least 15, 17 pounds, sometimes 20 pound test. When I run a chatterbait, I got 12 pound on there right now, which is a no good. I didn't plan on throwing a chatterbait on this rod. I planned on throwing something else on this rod, and then I just put the chatterbait on it. So what I'm going to do now is change this line. I'm going to put 17 pound test on it. Got a medium heavy action rod, 7:3-to-1 gear ratio reel. I should be able to yank these fish, get a good hook in these jokers, and get them up out the water like I was before. This is the new 6-stick I bought. I have another 6-stick that I ain't missed a single fish on yet. I've been yanking them out the water, but the new one, I don't have it set up just right. So I'm going to mess around with that. But I'm telling you guys, a couple guys were putting videos out about these chatterbaits, man. These chatterbaits were going online. The jackhammer was like 80. Somebody was bidding $88 for 2 jackhammer fire crawl chatterbaits. $88. And the auction ended at $88 for 2 jackhammer chatterbaits that would have normally cost you $30. Somebody paid $88 for them and paid $4.99 for shipping. So somebody paid $93 for 2 jackhammer chatterbaits that more than likely gonna end up in a tree and stuck. So, like, dude, that's just crazy. No, Omega Custom Tackle, $8 or $9. Get your own, mess around with your skirts, and do what you got to do, man. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, here's the thing. I've spent $150 on a swim bait before, right? I'm that guy. I've spent $220 on a swim bait before. I've spent $100 on a swim bait before. I've also spent $2 on a bait before. Ask me which one caught the most fish. Not the $150 swim bait. I sold that sucker within like 30 days because it was a waste of my money. It was a really great bait, but it won't for what I was trying to do. Ask me how many $4 crankbaits I done bought. How many Strike King 1.5s. How many fish I caught on a Strike King 1.5. Exactly. $5, $6, $7, $8 crankbait versus $150. Spending $93 on 2 chatterbaits when all you got to do is take the skirt off. Get your daughter's or your son's markers and color that thing orange and let it ride, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to dye the tail anyway, so it ain't going to smell nothing but garlic or crawfish scent. Do it that, man, don't waste y'all money, man. Don't waste y'all money. Check out Omega Custom Tackle. You get the orange head, you get the orange. I got a weed guard on this. I don't like it. I'll be honest with you. I don't like the weed guard on it. I tried it because I got tired of losing chatterbaits. Yeah, you can definitely make your own. That's the thing. Don't even bother, man. You could honestly get you a original chatterbait for $4 or whatever. Mess around with the skirt. Do your own thing. It's crazy, dude. They spent that. I know the jackhammer. Don't get me wrong. I know the jackhammer's a really good chatterbait. I've used it. I know it's really good. I know that blade kicks in right away. That sound it makes is like phenomenal. I get it. If your tournament rides or dies on that chatterbait though, dude, you might as well just let it ride because you don't know. You ain't got nothing else in the tackle box. But anyways, just sharing. This is what I did. I finally decided to mess around with mine and do a little something. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up button. I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up if you're in the stream. I am back, guys. Also, too, woo all day, every day. Caught a couple fish on a Woo Tungsten Texas rig today. So love it, love it, love it, love it. But this is a chatterbait so I'm messing with. So what I was about to do now is take the line off, re-spool it with the 17-pound test, go back out, see what I can do, see if I can make something happen, see if I can get some fish landed. Because, I mean, here's the thing, guys. Everyone's in pretty much, someone said it best the other day, just pretend that everybody has this thing that's going around. I'm not even going to give it a name. Just pretend everybody has it. Stay away from everybody till this crap go away. Then we all get back to hanging out, having a good time, enjoying each other. And you can have a good time and enjoy each other right now. Text, FaceTime, send your messages. But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be on the water with my family. So ain't nothing changed for me. I'm either on the water or I'm with my family. Or that's it. So all I'm doing is I'm using this time wisely, getting some stuff done around the house, getting some stuff done I should have been getting done already that you never have time to get done. Get that stuff done. Stay safe. Even if you're not worried about yourself because you're tough and strong and your immune system's great, that's cool. No one's really worried about your thing. Like, you got to worry more so about how you might be affecting somebody else. Like, that's the thing. Like, so just watch it. Keep on fishing. That's what we need to do. So that's what we need, more fishing. They ain't banned fishing. I live in Virginia. They have not banned fishing. They have not banned recreational fishing. You just got to stay 6 feet away from me. And the reality is, 10 out of 10 times, everybody's staying 6 feet away from me. Except for, and I don't know if you guys want to hear this, but I went fishing in one of my little spots the other day. And matter of fact, I told my wife about this. I went fishing in one of my little spots the other day. This is going to the 6 foot rule, right? There's no 6 foot rule normally, but there is now. But normally, if I'm fishing from the bank, if I'm bank fishing, no one should be standing within 6 feet of you from, yeah, $4 or $5 chatterbait, change the skirt, and you're good to go. Good money. It ain't nothing to it. Because basically, it's action is very key. You need that blade to kick in right when you pitch at that log. You need that blade to kick in. But it's more about the pitch, if that makes sense. It's more about the pitch than it is the blade. At some point is going to kick in, but it's more about making the accurate cast. So you make the accurate cast. As long as the blade go and the combination's good, then you're good. Like, that's it. Like, there's nothing else. I got a buddy that swears by the original. He would take the original over, yeah, trailer 100%. Trailer always. I always use, and this is the only trailer I use now for my chatterbaits, is this one right here. This is the only one. I've probably caught close to 150 fish this month and last month just by throwing this one trailer. I'm telling you, this joint is money. Absolute money. I rig it different ways depending on where I'm at, but that's absolute money. I've probably caught 150 last month, this month. It's been a ton of fish. Chatterbait, throwing that sucker everywhere. I got videos I haven't released yet, guys, of me catching fish. Back-to-back cast fish, smallmouth, like, ton of stuff, all on the same deal. It's been crazy. Everybody has their trailer they swear by, so just whatever worked for you, throw it on there. Keep your confidence, because confidence is key. Making the right pitch and having the confidence. That confidence that you're in the right spot, that you're doing the right thing, you'll get bit. It don't cost $177. Like, throw that crap out the I would love to meet the guy that spent $93 on them 2 baits, man. I'd love to see, because I want him to tell me how soon till it ends up in the tree. That's all I'm saying. Hey, ISHW, what's up? So anyways, guys, so I'm gonna change my line around here on this chatterbait. I was gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, let me go back to this story real quick, so that way I'll wrap this up. So I'm in the woods, right? I'm fishing. There's a little place I go to, a little pond I go to quite a bit. So I kind of you walk down the hill, you come around, you gotta hop over like a little fence kind of thing, and then you gotta go walk over a log, and then you go down the hill. You guys may remember this pond if you watch any of my videos. I go down the hill. The only problem is when I go down that hill is when I've had problems running into the ticks. So I hate ticks. Ticks are awful. And they love my not wonderful. They love, look at this crap. Look how bad this looks, right? Like, that's really bad. And then I do it like this. Like, that's it's like red from the Temptations movie, right? Like, look at this. But ticks love this. They absolutely love this. And they just hang out in here, and then they get me. Dude, I'm telling you, it's gonna be bad. Luckily, I can do this myself. I can get it, but this is just gonna keep growing, and I don't care. I got to do something to it. But so when you walk down this hill, though, like I said, it's the tick. So lately, I've been covering up everything. I get my tick spray, all that. I've been fine for the past couple of weeks when I've been going. But I get down the hill. Only problem is when you go down the hill, your views are a little limited when you get down the hill. So when you go down the hill, you're fishing, you're kind of in your own world, you're kind of locked in. I've been catching good fish over in that spot. So when I get down there, I'm locked in, like I'm not paying attention. So I get down there, I'm paying attention to everything, don't get me wrong. I'm paying attention if you like crunch a leaf behind me, anything cracking, I'm paying attention. So I'm down the hill, I'm fishing, right? Make a nice cast, with this same pole. Make a cast, couple casts, nothing's happening. Not got any action. I go to make a cast and I hear a crunch, like a leaf kind of like crunch behind me. Make the cast. I end up jerking my rod real quick. End up getting the backlash just straight from Satan, like this terrible backlash, right? Because I snatched the rod like mid cast because I heard something like crunch like behind me. So I'm like, I turn around. Now, mind you, I don't know if you guys follow my pictures, man. Normally when I'm in the woods fishing, especially lately, I have the face mask on. I have the Vogue mask for my allergies, but I have my face mask. I have my glasses. I have a thing covering my head, and I have my hat on. So when I turn around, I don't look like a normal person. I look like what the heck is happening right now, right? So I hear like a little crunch, and normally it's just like the wind blowing the trees or something, or a little squirrel or something come running behind me. But I'm down there. I turn around, and there's a person standing literally like 5 feet behind me, and I'm like, and I just turn around. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? Like, and he's just like standing there, like, dude, if I wasn't freaked out, like, if I swear to you, I thought I was gonna have to turn this rod the other way with the reel on it and go upside this joker head because I didn't know what was going on. Like, I turn around and he's just like, I mean, I'm dude, like, I'm cheesing, like, you think I'm being funny, like, like, he's like standing there like not saying a word. So, and like, remember how I told you how you had to get to this spot? You got to go down the hill, around the corner, over a log, over the fence. I mean, like, over the little fence thing, through the log, and then you end up down there, and then you got to pass like the prickly branches and all this kind of crap. And I'm like, and then next thing I know, he's like right there and like looking. And I asked him, like, man, what's going on? What's good? He was like, I didn't want to disturb you. Boy, you disturbed me, okay? I am disturbed at this moment. Like Silence of the Lambs, just like I'm disturbed. Like, I'm about to figure out how to end up putting you in the river. like these are the thoughts that's going through my head. Because I'm like, I'm in the woods. I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what time it is. I don't come out like light. Like, I come out with some stuff. And I'm like, I got 4 or 5. I got some quality with me. Dude, I'm telling you. So, hey, we're going to talk about that. We've made some adjustments since since that particular incident. But, so and I'm like, he was like, well, this is the spot. You know, I caught an 8-pounder from this spot. You want to see a picture of it? No, I don't. You don't understand? There's a 6-foot rule. If you don't back your hind paws up, get back up that hill, get in your car, cut the ignition on, and drive, baby, drive. Like, I'm like, dude, this is so he did all this creeping through the woods to come show me an 8-pounder. Now, I don't know if that's really what he was trying to do. He did pull out his phone and try to show me a picture, and I'm like this because I got my mask on, everything, but I'm like way over here, and he's still trying to show me. I'm like, look, man, look, it's fine. It's all right, cool. I believe you. Well, do you think it looks like an 8-pounder? I'm like, look, hey, and basically I said to him, I said, look, I'm a very nice person. I'm a very nice guy. I said, I'm very polite, but you do understand there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. I'm down here fishing by myself in the woods, and I turn around and I see a person just standing. Oh, you know, I didn't mean to startle you. Like I said, you startled me. I'm disturbed. All that. Yes, nice fish. He's like, well, it usually hangs out over in this area, and I was going to come fish over in this area. And then he wants to start talking to me about having permission to fish at the pond. I'm like, one, I have permission because I never fish anywhere that I don't have permission. And if I do, I do. It is what it is. But I never do. And talking about a bunch of crap. Anyways, I wrapped the conversation up. Look, hey, look, I'm good. I'm fishing here. I'm gonna try to see if I can catch something. He was like, well, I was gonna come over here and fish, but now I'm gonna just go to another pond. I was like, well, I was gonna go to the other side and fish myself. But I was like, yeah, I'm about to head out as well. Cause I mean, by this point, it's kind of like, yo, this too much, man. Like, come on, man. There's stuff out there. There's stuff you ain't supposed to be. He ain't had no mask on. He ain't had no nothing. And you want to get close to people and show pictures? That's the reason why this crap keep on going on. That's the reason why we in the situation that we in, man. Dude, I'm like, get the heck out of here, man. Like, seriously. Like, here's the thing. I love to see pictures of fish, right? Like, everybody do. Like, if you got an 8-pounder on your phone, show me 8-pounder on your phone. But you better wait till August right now. You understand? Like, wait till August or you better send that thing to me or tag me in it on Instagram, because I don't need to see it on your phone right now. Like, no, get away from me, get about these woods. And why are you sneaking around? Why you ain't just come down the woods and say something? Talking about you ain't want to disturb nobody. You get out of here, man. Like, that's the dude that want to yell at you for walking behind him while he fishing, talking about you disturbing the ground. We bank fishing. We're all disturbing the ground. All of America's disturbing the ground. We're bank fishing. How are we not supposed to disturb? You walked up here. You just, you know what? So that's why I don't be fooling people. But anyways, guys, that creeped me the heck out. Okay, so like I said previously, I done made some adjustments since then. We ain't gonna have no people running up on me in the woods no more, man. Like, that's not gonna fly. Like, I'm like everybody else. Don't get me wrong. We can put the fisticuffs. We can make it go down. But I don't necessarily need to go that route. I prefer to use my words, right? Like, use my words. Like, I need to talk to you. Let's figure out the situation and let's move on amicably together. But I'm not trusting people right now. People acting a little too crazy, a little too suspect, acting like stuff bothering them, getting to them. We ain't gonna fool with them. We just gonna take matters into our own hand. Keep on praying, ask the Lord to forgive us for our sins, for we know not what we do. But anyways, so that's my little horror story from the woods. Cause I'm always in the woods. Like, if you look for woods in Spotsylvania, you probably will see me in the woods. Like, I'm always in the woods. I'm always fishing. I'm always covered up. You barely know it's me. Before, like 2 years ago, you would always know it's me because you see the hair and everything. But now I cover up everything. Like, I'm always incognito walking around in the woods because I don't want people. I don't want no one to bother me. Like, and lately, every angler I've seen has been like phenomenal. Like, anglers are on top of it because you know why? We want to keep fishing. Like, I just want to keep fishing. This crap will go away, just like everything else will go away. We want to keep fishing. Just like any angler, I don't want you to tear up my spot. We want to keep fishing. We're going to take care of the spots because we want to keep fishing. Every angler I've seen has had glasses, face shield, and they all walk. We walk like this, way away from each other. Quick nod, on to the next fishing spot. That's it, because we just there to catch fish. We either want to catch them, release them, or if there's places that you catch and eat, catch and eat, catch and release. Whatever you're going to do, that's what you're going to do. In Maryland, you got to catch and eat. You can't catch and release in Maryland. You can, like, the rules have changed now. If you go out in Maryland in your boat, you have to be going out for dinner. If you go out and say you're bass fishing, you're going to end up getting a ticket and you're going to be getting in some serious trouble. In Virginia, we can go out and fish for whatever we want. Thankful for that opportunity. I'm thankful, because we can turn into Maryland soon if this don't get better. But that's the thing, like, everybody, we go out there, take care of the resource, and we get back, and we can keep the resource, and we can keep fishing. Otherwise, they're going to shut us down like they did Washington. Just ban everything. You can't do nothing, and nobody wants that. So everybody, stay safe. This is my public service announcement. Everybody, stay safe. Protect yourself, whether you think it's hype or no. Yeah, I got the bass tracker. That's me. Stay safe. Protect yourself. If you think about yourself and your fam. Yeah, I got the bass tracker. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. We still in here rolling. I'm in here 28 minutes. Not bad. Had a couple of stories going. Oh, okay. See, it's different in all of them. They all slightly different, man. But that's pretty cool. At least you can go to 12. I see, man, DC, I've been seeing you been catching some. You've been nice. I think I saw a nice bass. I see the snakes. I mean, dude, it's been crazy. My buddy goes out on hunt and run and catches a 6 on Sunday. After we catch the almost 4 on Saturday, think he's going back to hunt and run to try to catch some more. I'm gonna be back at hunt and run here soon. I've been catching pretty much every day. It's just a little tough. Oh no, you good, Noah? You good? That's why we here, man. That's why we here. Bass tracker, I do like the bass tracker. My buddy, he has a bass tracker too. We fish out of that. His is way bigger than mine, but fish out of it. I like my boat, man. It's a good boat. It was a good boat for me to get started on. New to boating, but it's been solid for me. It's held up pretty well. Held up through some rough winters, summers. It's a pretty good boat, man. I really like the boat. If I had to do it again, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, it just depends on what you want to do for fishing. So it depends on what you want to do for fishing. If you just want to go out and have fun and fish, maybe bring a buddy or two, catch a couple crappie, some bass, take some pictures, catch some snakeheads, bring them home for dinner, and you just want to do that, cool. That's your perfect boat. Get that boat. You never have to buy another boat again. Just get that boat. Take good care of it. You're good to go. if you want to get into tournament bass fishing, your best bet is to go a little bigger, a little faster, right off the gate. Get it made the way you want it right out the gate. That way you don't have to keep going back and redo. That's the only thing I wish, because I knew I wanted to do tournament fishing. I wish I had gone at least like 19 feet, added my power poles, upgraded my trolling motor, put my nice graphs on it, spent a little bit of extra money, got the perfect boat that I wanted, and then just rolled with it. I never have to look back. That's the only thing I would say. So it really depends on what you want to do. If you want to just have some fun and go fishing, don't even spend the 14 grand. Just go get you a 10-foot tracker topper and just get out there and have some fun with your buddies. If you want to go a little bit faster, get to your spots a little quicker, like I say, put some crappies, some snakeheads in the boat, cool. If you try to be a tournament angler like Kevin Van Dam or DC or Jacob Wheeler, just go ahead and shoot for what you want to get. Like don't just skip the 16-foot crap. Just go right to 19, 20 foot. Don't spend 15 grand, spend 25 grand. Just get the 25, 30 grand, get you a used boat, put all the stuff on it you want. Get you a nice tracker boat, put all the stuff on it that you want, get it made the way you want, and then just take off and roll with it. That's the only thing I would say, because the difference in my boat versus price, if I had to spend another 5 grand or 5 to 8 grand, I probably could have got a 19-foot boat, probably could have got power poles, possibly could have got upgraded trolling motor, and possibly could have got upgraded electronics, and then I wouldn't need to ever do anything else with the boat again. Just go for it. So it would have been worth it for me to spend a little bit more, add a little bit more to my payment, and then just roll with the actual boat that I wanted right out the gate. But I just didn't do it that way, so it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I think that's all I got for this one. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Remember, stay safe. Stay safe from the sneaker uppers. That's what I'm calling them, bums. The sneaker uppers, when they want to get up on you in the woods. Watch out for them jokers, because they everywhere. They trying to sneak up on you, steal your spot, and scare the crap out of you. I think a couple of you addressed how you would handle that, so I think we're all on the same page. All on the same page. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will be back. I got my phone back. It's better quality. My mic works, man. I should be good to go. A couple of videos being uploaded soon, so I appreciate you guys as always. My Bass and Furious friends, thank you for tuning in. Woo! Let's get it. I'll catch you guys on the next one.